Yeah.
Yeah. James, what advice would you give for someone who's considering to do the race?
Someone who's okay. What advice would you give to Wayburn first?
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
to those to our friends who are listening.
Yeah. What I only can advise is if you want to do it once in a lifetime. First, secondly, your mentally must prepare, and thirdly is physically. Because physically it's not so demanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say
it's very demanding.
okay, mentally, then how do you prepare in terms of what? In terms of what do you
just psych yourself?
Yeah, do you do yoga or what is it? I'm just trying to
Okay, no. Okay, mentally prepare. You get yourself to in some big boat and stay in the cabin to feel how is it first. Okay, so you prepare for it. Firstly, if you want to go for this type of high sea sailing, number one, you need to prepare seasick.
Right.
Okay, so you need to prepare in the sense that okay, one night in advance, I'll get seasick pill to intake the seasick pill first, get my body adapt to that atmosphere. Subsequently, the next day you go into the boat, then you can overcome from there subsequently.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Because even taking the seasick pill, you do feel sick, right?
A bit groggy.
Yeah, a bit groggy.
Now, without naming any names, did you foresee any of your fellow sailors last year that had these problems, or whether there were any fights, or
No fighting.
no fighting?
Yeah, but seasick, yes. Caliber, some of them. Yeah.
So how could you help someone who's right in the middle of seasickness? And can they? I mean, you said each of them has a duty, right? Will they be able to carry out the duties if they're seasick?
Some of them cannot until maybe subsequent 2 to 5 days for
Wow.
recover. Yeah, take quite some time to recover. If you got
So
it.
all of you have to double up then in case somebody.
Yes.
Is there a doctor on board?
I train ship medical.
Ship medical.
Yeah,
okay.
ship medical. That means it's equivalent to medic.
To a medic,
Doctor.
yeah.
Not medic. Doctor.
To a
that
doctor.
allowed to stitch in the injection.
Wow.
Okay. Then the professional crew. How many of them are there? The skipper and what?
Skipper.
That's
The
it.
skipper.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just
okay.
The skippers are all hired by Clipper.
Okay,
Clipper
touch wood.
Ventures.
Touch wood. If anything happens to the skipper, and these guys are in the middle of the ocean. Now, from what I understand, there's no assisting vessel, no accompanying vessel. If anything, you're supposed to radio. I don't know what. So if the skipper goes down, what happens?
Oh, we have 2 watch leader or maybe 3, and this watch leader, most of them are very experienced.
They're experienced sailors in their own
Yes.
right, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why the other thing about safety is that when we have all these international crew, I mean we've got crew from all over,
Right.
Not just Singapore. So they're all sort of allocated each yacht. They will be allocated to each yacht. Also depending on their experience, also on land, what do they do? Let's say if they're doctors or something, if there's a way to sort of distribute it evenly, then Clipper would consider that. But at the same time, during training, or after training, each one also goes through, or actually the skipper will decide, on who is supposed to do certain courses, like whether it's some technical course or something, because at the end of the day, it is big boat racing. You're out there for 10 months. Anything could happen, so everyone's supposed to look out for each other, but you still need to be equipped with, little skills like plumbing or things like that.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. So each one will be assigned different roles, and they're also taught, during training.
Okay. Okay, Alice.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. If you had to, let's say, encourage other members of the ministry to take part in this race, what would you say to them?
Just now, Andre said, let's send Mr. Teo Solap, the parliamentary FCYS.
Okay, that would be good. Yes, of course.
He's a real gung-ho person. Very good.
Because remember, our minimum age is 18. There's no maximum age.
That's me. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Alice.
Well, I would encourage anybody who think that, they're up to the challenge, because I think it reflects well on your ability to try something new,
That's right.
try something very different, and step out of your comfort zone.
Great. Brilliant. Okay. Dom, any last words for those who are keen to take part? Who can they reach?
Yes. Well, you could call. You could go to clipperventures.com, which is clipper-ventures VENTURES.com, to find out more about the race. But you can also call Lucid at 622-14608, and we will get in touch with you, and we will send you all the information, the brochures and everything else.
All right. Well, okay. On that note, thank you very much for all of you who've come in. Alice, Maywen, Dominique, James. And we wish, of course, Clipper all the very best.
Yes.
And keep us informed of what's happening.
Definitely.
And Raj and the team are definitely going to be supporting you in that term.
And everyone fly the Singapore flag. Yes.
Definitely. Okay.